Welcome to Sandisa TV, where we break down movies, one epic story at a time. Today, we're diving into the 2020 live-action fantasy film Mulan. Heads up, this review contains major spoilers. If you haven't watched the movie yet, pause this video, go check it out, and come back here for all the juicy details. Or, if you don't mind spoilers, grab some popcorn and stick around. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, because honor demands it. Let's travel to Imperial China, where our heroine Hua Mulan is introduced. From the start, she's a spirited and adventurous girl, much to the dismay of her parents, Zhou and Li. They dream of her becoming a proper lady, who will one day snag a good husband. You know, because what could be more important than being wife material? As Mulan grows up, her adventurous spirit doesn't falter, but her family tries to steer her down a traditional path. Cue the matchmaker scene, a cringe-worthy rite of passage for young women in this society. Mulan, nervous but determined, attempts to impress the matchmaker. Spoiler alert, she does not impress the matchmaker. Instead, a spider scares her younger sister, Xiao, and chaos erupts. Teapots break, tempers flare, and the matchmaker publicly brands Mulan a disgrace. Ouch. Talk about a bad first impression. Meanwhile, trouble brews to the north. The Ruin warriors, led by the menacing Bori Khan, are on a rampage. And because every good villain needs a magical sidekick, he's joined by Xianyang, a witch who can shape-shift and generally make life miserable for the good guys. Their attack on an imperial outpost sends shockwaves to the emperor, who orders every family to contribute one man to the army. Back in Mulan's village, the imperial soldiers arrive, demanding recruits. Her father, Zhou, is the only man in the family, and despite his crippled leg, he steps forward to serve. It's a heartbreaking moment because it's clear he won't survive the battlefield. Mulan, realizing this, takes matters, and her father's armor, into her own hands. She sneaks out at night, disguised as a man, and rides off to join the army. Mulan arrives at the training camp, where Commander Tung, an old friend of her father, runs a tight ship. Alongside a ragtag group of recruits who are clearly not ready for war, Mulan trains hard. Her determination and skills eventually shine through, although she has to keep her true identity a secret. Let's be honest, hiding her identity in a camp full of men sounds like a logistical nightmare. Meanwhile, Bori Khan's army is advancing, and Commander Tung has no choice but to cut training short and lead his troops into battle. During the fight, Mulan confronts Xianyang, who sees through her disguise. Xianyang mocks her for pretending to be someone she's not, talk about hitting a nerve. The two clash, but Mulan survives and returns to her comrades just in time for the next challenge, an avalanche-inducing trebuchet attack. Using her archery skills and quick thinking, Mulan redirects the trebuchet fire, causing a massive avalanche that buries the enemy troops. Nature, 1, ruins, 0. But victory is short-lived. Mulan's secret is exposed, and Commander Tung expels her from the army. Dejected, she heads home but is intercepted by Xianyang, who has her own tragic backstory. The witch reveals that she fights for Bori Khan because society shunned her for being different. Sound familiar? It's a powerful moment of connection between two women forced to navigate a world that doesn't accept them. Xianyang also drops a bombshell: Bori Khan plans to assassinate the emperor. Risking execution, Mulan rushes back to her battalion to warn them of the impending attack. Her comrades stand by her, finally recognizing her bravery, and Commander Tung lets her lead the charge to the emperor's palace. At the palace, Xianyang uses her magic to impersonate the imperial chancellor, luring the emperor into a trap. The guards are eliminated, and Bori Khan prepares to burn the emperor alive. But Mulan's unit arrives just in time. She confronts Bori Khan, while Xianyang, in a surprising act of redemption, sacrifices herself to save Mulan from an arrow. Who knew the villain had a heart? In an epic showdown, Mulan defeats Bori Khan, saving the emperor and securing her place as a hero. But not before her father's beloved sword is destroyed, because every victory comes with a little heartbreak. The emperor, grateful for her bravery, offers Mulan a prestigious role in his personal guard. But Mulan, ever the family-first kind of person, declines and returns to her village. In the end, she's reunited with her family, and an emissary presents her with a shiny new sword as a token of the emperor's gratitude. And that's the story of Mulan. A tale of courage, loyalty, and smashing gender norms in ancient China. What did you think of this live-action adaptation? Did it capture the magic of the original, or did you miss the singing dragon? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sondisa TV for more epic movie breakdowns. See you next time.